Meanwhile, the Conservative Political Action Conference, or CPAC, was held in Dallas over the weekend, and at one point, the audience cheered when a speaker began discussing how the United States fell short of its coronavirus vaccination goal. Here is the moment, followed by Dr. Anthony Fauci's reaction when asked about it yesterday on CNN.
Clearly, they were hoping, the government was hoping, that they could sort of sucker 90% of the population into getting vaccinated, and it isn't happening, right? Younger people are well aware of what the risks really are.
It's horrifying. I mean, they're cheering about someone saying that it's a good thing for people not to try and save their lives. I mean, if you just unpack that for a second, Jake, it's almost frightening to say, hey, guess what? We don't want you to do something to save your life. Yay! Everybody starts screaming and clapping. I just don't get that. I mean, I don't think that anybody who's thinking clearly can get that. What is that all about? I don't understand that, Jake.
What is that all about, Joe? What is, I mean, even I could see one of the people on stage kind of flinching.
I mean, it's
probably vaccinated.
We've talked about a political cult. I have no doubt, and I'm sure you have no doubt, that if Donald Trump from the very beginning had aggressively pushed this on his people and made it their patriotic duty,
they would have gotten it.
Then we would have seen Republicans at 95% of vaccination rates, and we would be focusing mainly on getting people of color and getting those numbers back up.
Yeah.
But you do see, though, there's this, again, you look at the numbers, and you have Republicans that are staying away from this in large part because this anti-vaxxing phenomenon has taken over the Republican Party, large chunks of the Republican Party, if you look at the rank and file. And, you know, you can see why, because media figures are saying that on the Trump right are talking about how the vaccine is dangerous. You have people at so-called conservative groups saying the same thing, which, of course, it's all hilarious that they call themselves conservatives. There's nothing conservative about them. Nope. Nothing. And I say nothing conservative about what those people are talking about. It's a radical change from where we were even 10 years ago. You know, and it wasn't so long ago that conservatives, that Republicans sort of laughed off the anti-vaxxers as left coast radicals. Yeah. It's not left coast radicals now. It's right-wing Trumpists who are leading the anti-vaxxing charge.